I'm Bernard Waxman. We have solar panels on our roof and some solar heating on our house. We live in Olivet, Missouri. The panels were put up in two phases. The first phase, which is I guess on your right, were put up about a year ago in December or January of 2010. And then the second phase was put up in December of 2010. Total, they have about 4.6 kilowatts, which is actually enough to supply all of our electricity. We've been very careful in being efficient in our use of electricity. Solar panels that are on our roof were put up in two phases. The first set were put up in January of 2010, and the second, which would be on your left, were put up in December of 2010. Together they give us about 4.5 kilowatts of output at their maximum, and it's actually enough to supply almost all of our electricity that we use. We've done a number of things in our house to try to make our usage more efficient, like buying a new refrigerator and turning things off, putting them on power strips and turning them off when we're not using them at nighttime. We've been interested in energy efficiency and worried about things like global warming and pollution since the 1970s, or maybe before that. And in fact, we have a solar greenhouse that we put on our house in the 1970s. That, with some heating panels, supply about half of our heating for the year. And so our main motivation for doing this was to be energy efficient and to reduce our carbon footprint. The fact that it also saves us some money was just an added bonus. There's basically a 30% tax credit. There's $2 per watt that we get from Ameren as a result of Proposition C. And then also, just recently, Ameren bought the solar renewable energy credits from us. So with all those three things, we paid about a third of the actual cost of the entire system. We figure at the current rates, it take about 15 years to pay off for the solar panels, but almost certainly the prices will go up and the payback should be shorter than that. We added this addition onto our house about a little bit over 2 years ago. At that time, we put up these two panels for solar heat. You see one right here, and there's one over there to my right. When they're working, when it's a sunny day in the middle of winter, when it's 20 degrees out, our furnace will not come on at all during the day while those panels